because y'all don't really think I'm black. But Ancestry.com did tell me I was black. So I have the right to say that I'm black.
Okay, so that is Victoria Waldrop, or Hey Vicky, Instagram model and I guess influencer, chick that beefs with Bad Baby or Bobby or however the hell she says her name, Danielle, whatever her name is, that all the 4chan people fap over. Anyway, why am I talking about her today? Because this is someone that I normally wouldn't talk about, right? Well, from Yahoo News, whoa, Vicky allegedly kidnapped. $1 million ransom demanded. Who would kidnap this Nubian queen? I can't help it. Both her parents are white, by the way. She's one of those people with Ancestry.com that sees that she's like 1/1,000,000th sub-Saharan African and takes that as now she gets the N card, the N pass. Yeah, you can't drop the N bomb, honey. Move along. Let's go. You don't need to hang out with Rick Ross. You can just chill with Taylor Swift. It's okay. She is kind of an attractive gal. Not going to lie. Not sure if I were her, I would travel to Nigeria for anything ever, but whatever. So social media accounts associated with internet personality Whoa Vicky are reporting an alleged kidnapping situation, with posts claiming a $1 million ransom demand for her release. A message posted to Whoa Vicky's Twitter account stated, "I have kidnapped Vicky. She is with me in Nigeria. I am demanding $1 million for her release." I can 100% read that and feel like I'm reading one of those Nigerian scam emails I used to get in Yahoo Mail all the time when they were passing around. Anyway, this follows a concerning tweet from her account a day earlier reading, "I don't like it here. Please, I want to go back to America." Yeah, I could have told you that America versus Nigeria is a completely different, it's a different experience. And I've never even been to Nigeria, but I probably wouldn't travel there. Not that it wouldn't be a great place. I'm sure there's beautiful parts of Nigeria. I can go down the street, walk like 2 blocks from my house and get a Big Mac or a Whopper if I want to cross the street and go there, or I can go another 2 blocks the other direction and get Starbucks, and then I can go another 2 blocks a different direction and get Starbucks, and then another 2 blocks a different direction to get Starbucks, and then another 2 blocks a different direction to get Starbucks, and then anyway, you can walk out of Starbucks and see a freaking Starbucks, as Lewis Black would say. Anyway, Ronnie Fargo, identified as a friend of the social media star, has shared information about the situation on Instagram. According to screenshots on Fargo's Instagram story, he claims to have received a FaceTime call from an individual allegedly holding Vicky captive. He has her phone, has been calling me and everyone on her phone all night, demanding $1 million for her release, Fargo stated in one post. I have a feeling if he just lets her talk too long, he'll just release her. Just my thought. Fargo maintains he has filed a police report regarding the situation, writing, "This isn't a joke. It's dead serious." I can just kind of picture how this guy says that out loud. He has also shared what he claims is a photograph of the alleged kidnapper on his Instagram story. Law enforcement has not yet publicly commented on the situation. The authenticity of the post and the current circumstances remain under investigation. Whoa Vicky, whose real name is Victoria Rose Waldrop, rose to prominence through social media platforms, particularly Instagram and TikTok, where she has amassed millions of followers. This is a development story that will be updated as information becomes available. Anyway. Now, the plot thickens. All right? The plot thickens from there. That was posted this morning. Here's the follow-up. Whoa, Vicky admits to fake Nigerian kidnapping story. I was just bored and having fun. Let's see, the first story was posted at 8:25 a.m. This one is posted at 9:32 a.m. Much like her black lineage, she's making everything up. Internet personality Whoa Vicky has come under fire after admitting to fabricating a kidnapping story that caused widespread concern across social media platforms. The influencer recently confessed that her claims of being kidnapped in Nigeria were entirely false and made up just to get a laugh. Great way to make a joke, young lady. You really got the comedic sense to you. The hoax began when alarming messages appeared on Vicky's Twitter account, including one that claimed she'd been kidnapped in Nigeria with a ransom demand of $1 million. The situation escalated when Ronnie Fargo, who identified himself as a friend of the social media star, shared posts claiming he had received FaceTime calls from an alleged kidnapper and even filed police report. In a video addressing the incident, Vicky appeared dismissive of the concern she'd caused, stating, "Sorry about that, y'all. It's all love. I was just bored and having fun, just getting a laugh. That's it." Oh, har, 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 har. Hundreds of thousands of kids go disappearing every year, missing, never to be found again. And this bitch is out there saying she's been kidnapped by a Nigerian scammer. But it's all fun. It's all love. Sorry about that, y'all. The stunt has drawn sharp criticism from social media users and advocacy groups. I'm just a social media user. I'm a content guy, and I'm going to talk about it because I'm going to bring you some sharp criticism, Vicky. You're a bitch. With many pointing out this insensitivity or making light of kidnapping situations, which remain a serious concern in various parts of the world, in places like Nigeria. Critics have also noted the harmful nature of perpetrating false stereotypes about Nigeria and its people. It has a bad enough time with how it looks on the world stage without you pretending to be kidnapped by some Nigerian internet cafe scammer, okay? That's like what people think 90% of jobs in Nigeria are internet scammers. I'm certain that most people get defrauded by Nigerian internet scammers in their old age, and that's how they lose their inheritance money for their grandchildren. That's how it seems. That's how it used to be, at least in the 90s, and continued in the early 2000s, and I'm sure that hasn't changed now, with Vicky being her own form of Nigerian scammer. And Nigeria is not sub-Saharan Africa, though, I don't think, is it? Anyway, moving along, the incident adds to ongoing discussions about social media influencers' responsibility and the potential consequences of spreading misinformation for entertainment purposes. While Vicky has issued an apology, many observers argue that her casual response fails to address the serious nature of her actions. Yeah, fake apologies are problematic, okay? We see this a lot. You hear people talk about it. We've heard other YouTubers talk about fake apology videos for content creators. One thing you won't see me do is make a fake apology video. If I have to apologize for something, if I feel the necessity to apologize for something that I say, it's going to be an apology and that's going to be it. It's going to be, sorry, I screwed up. Will I change? Probably not. But that would be for something like misinformation that I didn't know about. It's not going to be me intentionally trying to tell you something that isn't true. I would never sit there and just pull the wool over your eyes for attention. That's not how I am. It's not what anybody should do. Not that anyone would care if I disappeared, aside from maybe my family, a couple of my friends. You guys, we haven't gained a deep enough relationship over the course of me making this channel for you to feel really, one way or another if I go off into the mystic. Anyway, I digress. This gal, though, she has millions of followers. She's a young lady who's relatively attractive. Without the makeup, she's probably a solid 3, maybe a hard 4. And that's being very generous. But that's a scale of a fluctuating scale of 1 to 10. So that could mean a lot of different things. She's not ugly. Not my type, but I can see why she would be kidnapped, to be fair. I'm not saying kidnap her, guys, because now no one would believe if she said she would. This is the other thing, too. Maybe this is her, trying to make it so she won't get kidnapped. Because now anybody saying they've kidnapped her is going to be taken completely without seriousness. It's going to be completely looked over. Like, oh, yeah, okay, boy who cried wolf. So maybe young Vicky here has been threatened to be kidnapped, and she's playing the long game, I would say. But she's already apologized and admitted that she was just bored. Who does shit like that when you're bored? This is like idiot kids that pull fire alarms. Don't do that. What do you guys think? Is a simple apology enough? Should she be punished? Should she be scuttled? Or is she scuttling her own career? Should she be flogged about? Don't answer that last part. Some of you might think that she should. I don't know what kind of people watch my content, but if you're watching me, I'm sure you probably would flog someone for fun. Or at least would like to be flogged. Anyway, I'm your buddy Moo Juice Magic. I love you in the face. Don't fake kidnapping videos. Thank you. Think you wouldn't have to tell people that.